My name is Matt Zagurak from Ubisoft Montreal. We're here at PAX East, and we're here to talk about the mighty quest for epic loot.
Where did the idea for this game come from?
Well, originally the idea at its core was we wanted to make a game in which players could have sort of two different types of activities, one where they could build something and one where they could then interact with the things that they built. So very early on, what we discovered was, well, wouldn't it be cool if you could build your own castle, design it exactly how you wanted, set it in this sort of comedic fantasy universe that we created, etc., and then interact with it in the way that you'd want to interact with the castle. Play as a medieval hero, a knight, an archer, etc., go in and attack those castles, and have that loop sort of be the one that the game is all about. So, I mean, that's sort of at the genesis. It was we wanted a game that was asynchronous, that players could go in and sort of play for 5-10 minutes at a time if they wanted, or a few hours at a time, leave, do their day, come back, and have something new to interact with in the game. And so that was sort of the origin of where the idea came from.
And what's the story going on in this world?
Well, the universe is called Opulencia. It's basically this, it's like a tongue-in-cheek, lots of modern references sort of take on the classic medieval fantasy universe. It's really a world in which wealth is the name of the game, in which like sort of conspicuous consumption and highly, like razzle-dazzle displays of wealth are, are the thing that kind of makes the world tick. And the story, it's not a game that's heavy on actual narrative. It's sort of a game in which players create their own story. We give them tools, communication tools to gameplay tools, and that's the real story of the game, is the one that players make themselves.
Where did you guys draw from for inspiration from the humor side?
Well, I'm a big fan of genre stuff that also breaks the fourth wall, that includes anachronism. So from a humor perspective, I'm a big fan of course, I mean, a classic one would be like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Big fan of shows like Futurama and Community, shows that kind of play on genre and also have a twist on that. So humor-wise, those are inspirations that that I used in creating the universe. But hopefully made a unique spin on it too, one that's going to feel fresh, I hope.
What surprised you about the games that you've seen made so far?
Like game, any specific? You mean here at the show?
With your tools.
Oh, got you. Okay. Well, there's a lot of setups that players can create, especially because one of the new systems that we have in the game is this mode that we call free creation. Basically, what it means is now that we're in open beta, all of the rules have sort of been taken off of how you can create your own castle, and they're really, really extremely free for players to create exactly how they want. The flip side of that is you have to be able to defeat your own castle to validate it and publish it online. But there's so many creative setups that players have come up with, things of what I call like sort of the Indiana Jones Pit of Doom style setups, where like you'll have like combinations of traps that juggle players through patterns that form actual shapes within the castle, and like there's like layers of visual and gameplay customization that come in together sometimes to form setups that are amazing, and it's really rewarding to see that.